This is Earl Amin with the 2020 Foresight Podcast, where CEOs of companies share their insights. It is 6 questions in 9 minutes because top CEOs know how to listen and be concise. So let's get to it. Question number 1. In just a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
My name is Anquida Adams. I am founder and CEO of A.L.A consulting firm, a boutique firm with expertise in social relations, with a human-centered approach to seeing, developing, and implementing systems, such as human systems or organizational systems. And I know it's a lot, but we cover a spectrum of things when it comes to like organizations, individuals, and also entrepreneurship and startups, and then also equity, inclusion, and diversity. So yeah.
Excellent. Question number 2. What's the best thing about being the CEO?
So the best thing of being a CEO, which most people don't understand, is pretty much part of the things that we teach within our coaching and development stages of startups and entrepreneurship, is that understanding that when you become a CEO, this is your world. You get to create anything and everything you want to create. So you don't have to look to the left of who did this and how they did it. You can actually co-create with what your abilities and your talents is to the world, to humanity. And most people get stuck in the ram of thinking, oh, it has to be this certain cookie cutter. No, it's pretty much what you desire to bring to the world. And then also, how do you want to impact the world? And it doesn't have to be something serious, or it can be something serious. So it's up to you to decide to create that space and presence in the world that only you can create. So yeah, that would be the best thing of being a CEO.
Well said.
Yeah.
Question number 3. I hear from other CEOs that leading their team and being able to see the road ahead can be a challenge. What are your thoughts?
So my thoughts about that is, it's a kind of sort of misconception, because I know it will end up being the next question, but at the same time, if you understand who you are as an individual and create a grounding space for you understanding your values, understanding your character and the presence of what your character, what type of character do you possess to the world or show or presence up to the world. Then also third, like moral intelligence, and then last, accountability to yourself. You will understand how to navigate yourself in the world around you. So most of the time, most people or most CEOs get into the spot of, because they don't understand who they are and how they lead, they tend to lead in a way that I call it being on autopilot of the last person that they actually had leadership from. So yeah, so understanding yourself will be the best place. So yeah.
Question number 4, what piece of insight do you want to share with other CEOs?
Be yourself, but the healthy self of who you are.
Yeah.
We're always, as human beings, like evolving into our better selves. Always be in a standpoint of never being complacent, and then also being in a place of forever learning of who you are, and then also how to help out humanity. Because again, we're placed on this earth as individuals and as owners to actually figure out what is our purpose and how we serve ourselves, not in an egotistical way, and then how do we serve humanity, because relationships are 2 ways. So yeah.
Indeed. Question number 5, what other successful CEOs like yourself would you like to acknowledge and should be on my podcast?
Yes, I thought long and hard, and an individual that I really love, she's very awesome. Her name is Whitney Moore. She's a social media content creator for some of our chambers here in the Seattle area. And when I tell you she's an awesome human being, and she's awesome because she understands the notion of, again, knowing who you are, and then also navigating the spaces around you of serving each other's highest good. And for her, like, I would love for her to be on your podcast, because it simplifies like the best human being I can think of right now. Yeah.
So question number 6, the final question. How do you celebrate a win?
Man, I celebrate a win by taking a break from society and going within and understanding that what I've done has impacted others, but at the same time, giving myself enough time to breathe, because again, there's a next thing that's coming up. So just I celebrate a win by taking a break and having self-care. Pretty much that's to sum it up. So yeah.
Outstanding. Anquida, it's a pleasure to have you on today. How can people find you?
They can go to our website, and it's www.alaconsultingfirm.com, or you can find me on LinkedIn at Anquida, Anquida, Adams, Adams, and let's connect. I'm really open about I'm excited about having relationships. I love professional relationships and connecting with people and understanding their narrative. So that's pretty much how they can find me. If you're open to like creating professional relationships that are balanced.
Indeed. This is Earl Amin with the 2020 Foresight Podcast. For more insights, go to LinkedIn and search for the Gray Owl Company. Anquida, thank you.
You're welcome.